You are now live. Yeah, Schlock West in the morning, Dash Radio, the Spin Room. You know what it is.
Hey, what up, folks? It's your man, Bigg Pwee from the Spin Room. Thank y'all for joining us. Another episode right here on this Monday afternoon. It is going down. Plus, I got my crew with me, hanging out. What up, Jay, Tasha, Miss Everything?
What it do, baby boo?
All right, my man, your girlfriend's favorite DJ Ron C. What up, homie?
Salute, my folks.
Yeah, man. And my ace, my ride or die, Big Liz. What it do, boo-boo?
Oh, no, the salons are closed again.
That they are. That they are. Boy, I tell you, L.A. shut down in a real big way, man. So, hey, DJ Ron C., I don't know what you going to do, homie. Got to get your Zoom game back up again, huh?
I guess so, nigga. I'm going to be on Zoom all over the place again, man.
Wait. They just closed the inside, though. Outside is still going on for restaurants and stuff. So,
But bars are closed, too.
Is that considered GS too? GS closed?
No, GS is not closed. Bar Melly or GS is not closed.
They outside because they're a restaurant. Technically.
Yeah. Closed.
Yeah, right. They supposed to be closed, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Go get it. You know what I'm saying? Go get it.
Get that money.
All right, man, let's get it popping off on this Monday afternoon. My girl Big Les gonna drop some tea for y'all. Let's get into this entertainment report.
Yeah, man, there's been so much going on back to back with these stories. People are wilding out. That's what's happening. You locked inside, you get antsy, can't wait to get outside, and then you act a fool. So let's start with your boy Nick Cannon. I know the whole world has heard that he was fired from Viacom CBS due to his anti-Semitic comments that he made on his podcast, Cannon's Class. He was talking to former Public Enemy member, Professor Griff, and, he really said some stuff about the ownership, the powers that be, talked about the Jews and the Hebrews, black versus white, and all that stuff. And Viacom, like many other entities that are owned by predominantly Jewish or white people, will let you know who you are in this world. And they will shut you down and pull the rug from under you with the quickness. And that's exactly what happened to him. And he retorted. He said that he now wants full ownership of his show Wild 'N Out. He wants an apology, and he believes he has a case against discrimination. Of course, he, chose to exercise his First Amendment right or freedom of speech right. And I don't blame him. So, Jay, Tasha, what's your thoughts?
My thought is he has a big enough platform that he can go basically create his own network and everybody will still follow him. So he does have the freedom of speech. He can say what he wants. And I hate that people like to basically put muzzles on us, for lack of better words. But yeah.
Right. What a lot of people don't realize is that he held an executive title over at Nickelodeon for many, many years. So that's why when you saw him hosting the Teen Choice Awards and all that other stuff, he's been part of that, even though he grew up in it for a very long time. So, as much people as that clown Nick Cannon for, his goofiness, his turban or whatever, he's a smart businessman. His contracts are right. And we're going to see how this plays out. Let's switch it on over. Also in a calamity of things, Empire star Bashir Gray arrested on domestic violence charges. I don't know what's going on the set of this.
Everybody of Empire.
Seriously, man, he played Hakeem Lyon on the Fox show, and he was taken into custody after a woman who was identifying herself as his wife placed a 911 call from a gas station. And, domestic violence charges while he was in Arizona. And it's just crazy. Like, it's bad enough you got to battle the police, but here you are putting your hands on women. Nobody should ever make you that angry. Ron C., what are your thoughts, my man?
My man, come on, my dude. Man, he's not going to learn, man. They not going to learn, man. You can't put your hands on these women, man. I don't care if they provoke you, hit you once, hit you twice. You could not put your hands on them, man. Just walk away, man. I know it's hard sometimes, but just walk away from the shit. I mean, and yet on a side note, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really not a fan of him when it comes to acting. I think he's overacts anyway. So I can see him overacting when a girl says something to him. He probably went crazy. But yeah, that's my thought on that.
Yeah, it got hectic though. Like seriously, the SWAT team, the crisis negotiation officers all showed up. She was treated for non-threatening life injuries, and he's been released obviously, but we're gonna see how this plays out in regard to the charges that are gonna stick. Moving on to some more mayhem in the news. Whew, Tory Lanez got arrested on gun charges. He got busted after an alleged argument outside of a house party. Of course, the cops came finding a gun in his car. He was hanging with his partner in crime, Megan Thee Stallion, and initially she was taken to the hospital. People were saying that she had cut her foot on glass, but she also made a statement on her page to kind of clarify what happened. And I'll kind of read a little bit of it where she said the narrative that is being reported about the incident that happened are inaccurate. She wants to set the record straight. And she said, on Sunday morning, I suffered a gunshot wound, and as a result of a crime that was committed against me and done with intention to physically harm me. She said, I was never arrested. The police officers drove me to the hospital where I underwent surgery to remove the bullets. I'm incredibly grateful to be alive, and I'm expected to make a full recovery, but it was more important for me to clarify the details about this traumatic night. She's currently focused on her recovery so that she can return back to her life of making music. So obviously, I wonder if she knew any of the people involved, but she's made speculation that she can't move the way she used to move, that there are people, obviously jealousy or whatever it is that's after her. Pee Wee, I can see you itching, you got something to say. What's on your mind, P?
I mean, real talk, man. Like, as celebrities, you really have to pay attention to the circle that you're in. And, and not even being a celebrity on that level. But, just us as individuals, you got to pay attention to your circle and who you hanging around with. And if the situation is escalating, somebody pulls out a strap and starts capping, like, come on, like, what are we doing here? And among this, that you're around other celebrities. This ain't like you just average, well, it might have been some average Joe folks there, but other celebrities, people that are making millions of dollars and somebody busting caps. Like, are you serious? And I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her that she came out. I want to know, one, is who she got shot by. Was it Tory Lanez? Because low key, her and Tory Lanez are supposed to be like this. You know what I'm saying? And so if it wasn't Tory Lanez, then who was it? And I'm glad that that this gunshot wasn't a fatal gunshot wound, that she was able to still make it to the hospital. They was able to pull out the bullet wound and all that other stuff, which is great. And I'm happy for her. You know what I'm saying? Extremely happy for her, because we don't want to see another Black person die over some stupidness. You know what I'm saying? So this is just, come on, man. We got to get it together, man.
All these celebrities need to consider themselves a mark. And even when you go back to your own neighborhood, that green-eyed monster of jealousy will always come out and find you. But one person that shows up to the party who thinks that they can just take all the things that you worked hard for, is some real stuff. So hopefully, they said the gunshots that came from Tory Lanez, went up in the air. So who knows if it was something that came down, but she alluded to the fact that it was directly at her. So I'm sure more information about what happened is going to start coming out and names are going to be dropped. And of course, we'll keep you posted here inside the spin room with the updates. Moving on to the NBA, your boy Russell Westbrook says that he has tested positive for the coronavirus. This Houston Rockets guard, he shed some light regarding his absence from the team. He talked to ESPN. And, they're at that complex at Walt Disney World Resort, revealing that he did test positive for COVID-19. And he's trying to make sure that everybody realize that even though he's feeling a little bit better, that please take the virus seriously, be safe, wear your mask, social distancing is the key. And it's just crazy. And I don't know if you guys heard, even though Atlanta has been kind of shut down or being threatened to shut down again, that Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms also tested positive for COVID. She announced that last week on CBS. And so she also signed an order requiring masks in all public places. So it's not a game out here, people. Seriously.
It really is not a game out here at all. And, as the Spin Room crew, we do say, please make sure that you guys are safe out here. Please like Les said, please social distance, please wash your hands, and please put on your mask because you never know, you could be next, but you want to do everything possible not to contract this virus.
No one takes it seriously until it happens to someone they know or someone in their family, or they end up in there, you know? So hopefully everybody learns before it gets that far.
I
Shout
do
out.
have a question real quick. Has anybody that we know who got COVID, everybody survived, right? They got through it, right?
Yeah, I've actually had some family members that were put on a ventilator, some of my elders, and I think Pee Wee and we've had a mutual friend who was on a ventilator for weeks at a time, and thank God they pulled through, but it got very hairy, scary for a long time. And
That it did.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
But I do know 2 friends that someone in their family passed away from COVID.
yeah, I do as well. So it's really real. It hits close to home, and I ain't messing around. I'm like triple layered. I'm not trying to see nobody. Like I'm shaking in my boots a little bit. I don't care
Real
how
talk.
I'm on the outside. Like health is priority number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well,
man.
DJ Khaled is putting fans on noticing. He's announcing 2 Drake collaborations. He intends to deliver some summer anthems despite of this COVID-19 pandemic. And, We the Best Music Group is like recruiting Drake for 2 singles, which are scheduled to drop this Friday, the 17th, this past Friday. I'm sorry, what Friday? What are we?
It's going to be this Friday. Well,
Yeah, this Friday.
Last week.
No, this
Last
Friday.
week.
Yeah.
Monday, right.
I mean, I'm confused. Being
Sorry.
quarantined right now, man, my days are all over the place. I don't know what day is what. So
We just
I'm with you,
edit
Les.
that out. But yeah, that first of the 2 singles was dropped this past Friday, and 2 keys, 2 anthems. DJ Khaled featuring the Champagne Poppy, and he's ready to make it happen. Midnight for each one, so you guys know how it's going down. He's like, at this dark time, we got to keep the norm and bring the light, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at all those little blessings that we can get, those little nuggets of sunshine.
Right.
Speaking of music, Kanye West's new single, Donda, features his late mother, and she's reciting some KRS-One lyrics. Now, we've heard her on a previous album before, and now we're going to hear her taking some lines from KRS-One's Sounded Up Police, but which, of course, is appropriate for this time. And I love it. It would have been her 71st birthday, so the release just happened, and he's still mourning. I don't think anyone ever gets over losing a parent. And I'm glad that he's trying to use this creative outlet to keep her legacy alive and maybe just even therapeutic for him. Let's switch over
no doubt. I mean, and like again, we talked about this in the last episode of him trying to run for president. We all know that this was all about promoting his new album, his new single, and all that stuff. So here now we're starting to roll stuff out now.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about some females in hip hop real quick. Our girl Cardi B has just filed a trademark for a baby clothing line. And actually, I don't think any of us would be surprised about that. Even though she's been really good about keeping her baby out of the spotlight for the most part, she was good in the beginning. Was good.
Now her baby is modeling all over her Instagram. What do you mean?
No,
she got her own Instagram.
Right, now culture is like that chick, and we don't know yet if she's going to do a Fashion Nova line for the baby wear, because her Fashion Nova line really was a huge success. But she says that the line is going to have everything for the youngsters: bottoms, shirts, bibs, sweaters, onesies, headwear, the whole bit. So I think it's smart. She's making her money last long term. She's not trying to see the pole again. But
at the end of the day, that's dope. Make it happen. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Secure your child's future. And if Fashion Nova's going to pay for a children line, go get it. Let's get it.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
All right, in your quick hits of Spotlight news, we talked about Pop Smoke, but let's talk about his music. It hit #1 with the posthumous debut album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, Billboard Hot 100. It has been cruising for a couple of weeks now, executive produced by, of course, 50 Cent, guest appearances by himself with Lil Baby, Quavo, DaBaby, Roddy Ricch, Lil TJ, and so many more. So congratulations to him, and hopefully that money will trickle into his family. We've got a versus that's coming up, people. DMX versus Snoop Dogg. DJ Ron C, who you got?
Oh, man. This is hard, man. You know what I mean? I know people think I should go straight to Snoop because we're in the West Coast, man. But DMX is a monster with his, man. So I don't know, man. Ooh, wait. I'm gonna go on online. I'm gonna say DMX, man. I like his flow. I like his delivery. I like the way he, his whole get down, man. Snoop is dope and he got a lot of hits, but I think I'm gonna go with
Come on, Rossi.
DMX.
All right. Pee Wee, who you got real quick?
Oh, go ahead, Jay Tasha, because she got to get hers off her chest.
No, I'm just saying, like, this is the pre-birthday turn up, and I'm having this party, and I'm already going for Snoop, because, West Coast, Snoop Dogg, all day, And plus, family is a part of the East Side, does everything, so yeah.
See, I knew she had to get something off her chest,
And Nate Dogg, like, I'm just waiting for him to play all the Nate Dogg stuff, like, bring it all the way back to even when he was with Tupac. I'm ready.
Pee Wee, who you got?
I'm going with DMX, man. I'm going with the X. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the X.
DMX,
man.
I have yet to lose a versus battle challenge. So everybody got bet wins. So if we putting money on it.
Bring the box of Kleenex, girls, because DMX is going to mop the floor. It's X all the way.
Hey, Jay Tasha, let's do this. Me and you versus DMX, Snoop Dogg, whoever wins, somebody got to take a shot for your birthday.
Of course, no problem.
There it is. All right.
Fuck that. I bet some money. Fuck that. $20, niggas. DMX killed this nigga, Snoop. West Coast, nigga, that's my nigga, but I'm telling you this, DMX is a monster.
Right with the Teddy Wi-Fi and the Nellify, it just might be over for him.
Man,
don't be trying to put a hex on DMX. He gonna show up, show out, take y'all to church.
DMX got lyrics, man.
DMX definitely got the lyrics, but Snoop got Snoop did a whole what's the name gospel album. What are you talking about right now?
Hey, Snoop even did a reggae joint. That's cool, but DMX is a monster. I don't care. We're gonna see.
It's a dog versus dog, so it don't even matter.
I know it's all love. It's hip hop. I'm just happy to see it go down. Switching
too.
over to the island side of things real quick. Buju Banton, he's on the digital cover of Vibe magazine. His long-awaited album, Upside Down 2020, is available now on all platforms. Make sure you get the magazine. Read his story. He was in jail for a long time, and so that's why we've missed him. And last but not least, we want to say our condolences to Kelly Preston, the wife of actor John Travolta, who lost her life to breast cancer. She was only 57, very young, kept it very quiet. And anyone out there, it's very hard for people now to even go get to the doctor, to go get tested for anything. So just because we have COVID, please make sure that you get your tests, your annuals, and all that other stuff, breast cancer, prostate cancer, whatever it is. And that's it. Thank you for rocking with us inside the spin room on this week's entertainment news. And DMX is going to win.
All right, man. Hey, don't forget. Hey, don't forget to follow us on all platforms, man. And subscribe to our YouTube page. We need the thumbs up. And hey, don't forget, hit that little bell. Click on that little bell right there, man. Yeah. So you know when a new episode is hitting you right around the corner, man. All right. For Jay Tasha, Miss Everything, DJ Ron C, Big Les, I am your man, Bigg Pwee. We are the Spin Room. Peace.
Yeah, you are now live